Have you ever wondered if there could be a creature so strange, so terrifying, that it doesn't just exist in nightmares, but actually attacks people? Today, we bring you the unsettling tale of the Enfield Horror, an encounter so bizarre it has haunted the town of Enfield, Illinois, since April 25, 1973. It all began late that night when a young boy named Greg Garrett was playing in his backyard. Out of nowhere, a strange creature appeared. Greg described it as having 3 legs, grayish slimy skin, and glowing red eyes. The creature stomped on his feet with claw-like appendages, shredding his shoes. Frightened, Greg ran back inside to the safety of his home. But that wasn't the end of it. Just half an hour later, Greg's neighbor, Henry McDaniel, and his family had their own horrifying encounter. McDaniel came home to find his 2 children, Henry Jr. and Lil, paralyzed with fear. The kids claimed that a strange creature had tried to break into their house, first through the front door, then through a window air conditioner. Just as they were explaining what happened, the family heard scratching sounds at the front door. Thinking it might be a stray animal, McDaniel opened the door, and what he saw was unlike anything he could have imagined. There, on his doorstep, stood a 4-foot-tall creature with 3 legs, glowing red eyes as big as flashlights, and tiny arms protruding from its chest. Shocked but determined, McDaniel grabbed his .22 pistol from the closet and fired at the creature. But instead of falling, the beast hissed like a wildcat and bolted away. McDaniel fired 4 shots, confident he had hit the creature, but it escaped. In just 3 enormous leaps, it disappeared into the night toward the railroad tracks near his house. When the police arrived, they found scratches on the house siding and bizarre tracks in the yard. Prints with 6 toes that looked like they belonged to a 3-footed creature. Then, on the night of May 6th, McDaniel had another sighting. This time, he spotted the same creature walking slowly along the railroad tracks. But this time, he didn't fire. He simply watched as it moved calmly down the tracks and vanished into the dark. By now, the media had picked up the story, and curiosity spread like wildfire. Monster hunters from nearby towns arrived, hoping to capture the creature. One group of young men claimed to have found it hiding in the bushes. They opened fire, but just like with McDaniel's encounter, the bullets had no effect. The creature escaped at a speed faster than any human could run. Among the witnesses was Rick Rainbow, a radio station director from Indiana. He, along with 3 others, saw a stooping, 5-foot-tall figure near an abandoned house close to the McDaniel property. While they didn't get too close, Rainbow managed to record the creature's eerie scream. This caught the attention of cryptozoologist Lauren Coleman, who traveled to Enfield to investigate. Coleman later recalled, "I met the witnesses, examined the scratches on the house, and even heard some strange, banshee-like screams in the area. I left that place completely baffled." Coleman later compared the Enfield Horror to other cryptids like the phantom kangaroo and devil monkey. Some suggested the creature was linked to UFO sightings reported in the area at the time. Others believed it to be a demonic entity, based on its aggressive behavior and attempts to break into people's homes. Interestingly, between 1941 and 1942, a similar creature terrorized the nearby town of Mount Vernon. Known as the Mount Vernon Monster, it was reported to leap up to 40 feet in a single bound. Some theorists believe the Enfield Horror might follow a 30-year cycle, reappearing every few decades. Could it still be out there, lurking in the shadows of an old train yard, waiting for the right moment to strike again? Or was it an alien visitor, dropping by for reasons we may never understand? Whatever it was, the Enfield Horror has not been seen in almost 50 years. But that doesn't mean it's gone for good. Who knows? Maybe one day, it'll come scratching at another door. What do you think? Was the Enfield Horror an alien, a demon, or just an elaborate hoax? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more chilling stories from the world of the unknown.